Hi guys, this is Bill from Spencer1984.com with another update to the Green Hornet Black Beauty. And since I'm doing this one pretty much straight out of the box, that means that our first stop is going to be the dashboard. Taking a look at what I've got so far, I'm building this with all of the optional panels closed up, so I've trimmed the tabs off the dash panel and have that installed flat. I started with bare metal foil across the entire face of it, and then I applied the decals for the instrument cluster and horn button and painted the rest of it. Overall, it actually went together really nicely. All the parts fit really well. The only problem that I did have with it is with the instructions and the decal sheet, because on the instructions, so taking a look here, these two decals are labeled 14 and 13. But if we take a look at the decal sheet, then number 14 is actually the horn button, and 13 is a dash plaque that they don't mention anywhere in the instructions. So they've got those kind of mislabeled there. But other than that, the fit of the decals is actually really nice, as is the parts fit for everything. Nice delicate casting, and really no complaints about what I'm seeing with this. So there's the dashboard. Moving on, next thing is going to be the interior floor and front seat. I've got both of these masked off so that I can do a little bit of carpet texturing to them. So what I'm going to do, I don't want to go with a flat black, so I'm going to do a little bit of mottled spray, and I'm going to see how that looks. Right, so here is the overall effect, and so far so good. Let's pull off the mask and see what it looks like. So here's everything unmasked. I didn't want everything to be completely stark black, so went with a mottled gray for it. And I've also got the doors closed on the back of the front seat like I do on the dashboard. I've got this one control panel painted up. And now that everything is painted up, time to put it together. So I'm going to be starting with some Tamiya cement. And I'm just going to apply that to the grooves and these little holes for the front seat. Do the same on both sides. That done. And just line it up and drop it in place. And again, the fit is really nice on this kit. Things are not quite tight enough to consider it a snap together, but no real slop or problems getting it put together. So, next up, got the door panels. Got those all painted up. Have a little bit of wood trim on them to match the dashboard. And I'm going to do the same thing. Put a little cement here at the bottom. And that one too. Just line it up, drop it in, and there you go. Really nice fit overall on this. I'm not having any problems. Anything doesn't want to go together. But again, they seem to have struck the perfect balance between things aren't sloppy fit together and they're not so tight that paint ruins the fit. So, get the right panel on here. Lines up. Make sure this front seat is fully seated. And there we go. We have ourselves an interior bucket. And overall, looks pretty good. So, put the dashboard in now. And for this, I'm just going to put a little bead right in the slot behind the firewall. Line up the dashboard, drop that in. And there we go. Nice fit on that as well. And that means the only thing left now is the back dash. So we're done with this glue. I'm going to be switching over to the extra thin cement. And we just got two more pieces to install, numbers 17 and 18. I'm going to drop handset there. A little cradle. And then we're going to plug this guy into the two holes right next to the handset. Get out our thin cement. A little dot there on the handset. Little dot right here where the pegs plug into the back dash. Both of those. One more shot. And there we go. We have ourselves a completed Black Beauty interior. And overall, I'm very pleased by the job Round 2 has done on this kit. Everything is nice and sharply cast. It was really easy to paint everything on the dashboard, the door panel trim, the buttons on that rear console. Didn't have any soft points or mushy details that I had to worry about. The parts fit together exactly as I would hope that they would. The decals all fit their openings without having to do a whole lot of work. And yeah, just overall, very happy with how this is coming together. So, my next step, officially, they start in on the body, but I am going to actually do a little bit on the chassis. I think they did enough there that it deserves some paint detailing. So next week is going to be getting this up on a rolling chassis. So you can check back then, and thanks for watching.